you're not getting the results that you think you should be getting. I think that's a real deterrent at the beginning of starting a business as a creative creator or being on your own. And I'm guilty of it too. Like, I should be here. I should have that job. I should have gotten that size of a retainer. Like, these goals that you're not reaching against the effort, right? So to me, it's like effort versus reward is what I want to talk about this week's episode of Casual Mondays. So stay tuned to hear my 3 tips of how I handle this early stage of figuring things out and to deal with maybe not actually getting the rewards you think you deserve. Welcome to another episode of Casual Mondays, where me, Harry B, I talk about my experience as an entrepreneur and creative who's owned his own agency, who is now running his own agency, who has worked with a variety of clients from Adidas to Bacardi to Belvedere. I mean, to name a few. I had some success to be able to be here and share it with you. And this week, I'm going to talk about effort versus reward. I look back at 2023 personally, and I accomplished a lot with my team and the multiple projects. But the truth, I'm not getting enough views on this channel. I've been building an app that I haven't launched yet, that I've been working on for 8 months. I have an agency that I'm pouring my heart and soul into. And yes, we've done a cool project with fossil fuel fashion and worked with some big brands, but like, I don't have my new Adidas like I had at the 88. And did I have an easy year? No. I mean, to be honest, I didn't even take a vacation last year. Like, I worked straight through. I mean, maybe a couple 4-day weekends or holiday weekends, but like, I did not take 1 week off in a row, like all year. And I can sit here and be like, what do I have to show for it? And one quote, and I'm going to quote Richard Kirschbaum right now. He always told me, every day you're in business, you're worth more, whether you know it or not. And what that means and how that applies to this is being in business. You know, everyone sees these miraculous startups that raise all this money and have these breakthrough moments. And there's always these anomalies, right? The anomalies go viral on the internet of this brand that suddenly won this award and it's only a year old. But the real success of a business is being in business. Like, I have 3 amazing projects that I'm super proud of that are all happening and working, and I'm doing them. So the first thing you need to recognize and embrace as a reward is the fact that you are in business. And sometimes it's hard because you're so in it. And the follow-up that is, if it isn't hard, then you should be worried, because starting a business is hard. Like, doing something no one's ever done before is hard. Succeeding is hard. Doing great work is hard. Working with clients is hard. Building a successful product is hard. Yes, it is hard. If you don't feel like what you're doing is hard, then you should actually be worried. The 3 metrics or measurements that I use to kind of find kind of solace and inspiration in times of kind of feeling negative, down, or like I'm not succeeding is A, getting clear on the realistic goal. I always go back to writing these things down. And being a business is your first goal. We are in a marathon, not a sprint. Well, sometimes call it a sprint marathon, but like, the longer you stay in business, the more money you're worth. So are you staying in business? Can you get up another day to fight? Is the first and most important goal. Understand and embrace the success that you're actually living that you don't feel. So 2 is team. I do think to be successful, and every successful business is a great team. So whether you've gotten the greatest client or not, or you've done award-winning work, or you've gotten this many downloads, or whatever the metric that you're feeling like you're on meeting, let's come back to like, do you have the team to actually get there? And I can sit there and say, I'm super excited about, on all my projects, my team. And I always come back to collaboration, and creative collaboration is the core to my values, but I love working with Daniel on this project. Work with David and Aaron and Eric and everyone on my other project, and my app is amazing. I have an awesome partnership with Lucy. I have a new member of the team this year, Nathan, joining Bright Colors. I've worked on projects with them, but like building a business would be super psyched. So me, him, Lucy, and then having Avery and the support of Emmy, like, I'm psyched on my team. You need to be in the room with those people and just be like, I can do anything. And that is success, because the hardest thing in the world is finding a great team, having a singular vision together to make that thing that you're making. And if that's not where you're at, that's a goal that's accomplishable. And that could be a team is just you and someone else. It could be you and 75 people. Next, the work. Are you proud of the work? I'm proud of the work I'm doing. I'm proud of the fossil fuel fashion work. I think it's awesome. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Like, I'm proud that I was able to work with some awesome people and create a piece of content that make people look at fashion and textiles in a unique way. I'm excited about the app I'm building, and I am proud of the work I'm doing. And if I can have that team I trust and be in business and be doing work I'm proud of, building, they will come. Success is it's not about whether you're successful, it's when you're going to be successful. And unfortunately, that sometimes takes longer than we want. But in that length of time, coming back to these three things, realistic goals under team and work, and understanding that being in business is a successful business. And guess what? If you haven't gone through this today, I promise you're going to go through it. And if you come through the other side, help someone else out. Because we need to carry each other. As much as we're single entrepreneurs and sometimes we're competing for pieces of business, we have to all work together to rise up because we need each other. We need to fulfill our calling to work for ourselves and build our own businesses. So I would wish you luck, but you don't need it. We're not alone. So again, reach out, DM me, leave some comments. We'll have to chat. We can all rise together. Peace.